Guys, we got some problems coming. Sporcel saw something, and I'm picking up the vision. We've got trouble coming from the north.
What kind of trouble?
Bursa brings his force forward.
Evil, some kind of evil, armored evil.
From the north. It was our old enemy.
I say, then we will handle it like we always do. For now, let us celebrate. We have found the child, and my sister is to be married. We have no need to be dour.
And we handle it like we always do, which is to be swiftly elsewhere.
Yeah, be on the move. I send Sporcel off.
Have everyone pack up. We move.
Everybody roll 20 sided.
20.
16.
9.
You get on your horse to ride off, and it's like everyone's words, when they spoke them, where there was almost like everybody's celebratory. Like everything has gone well, everything is fine, everything is good. It is if the wind is coming from Lala, from the east. Everything is good, everything is pleasant. But the minute you get on your horse, it all vanishes. As if a hand went into you and pulled it all away.
Do I
sense this? like something? Oh yeah, you sense it in spades. Like you're doing everything right, and then you hit a cliff face.
I suddenly get this urge over me, and I lean over my horse and retch and hurl. I don't know if it's the heart or whatever.
You lean over your horse and you realize it's not like a physical sickness.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a spiritual. Someone has told you to fire an arrow into a bush, and you've taken out your bow and arrow and you've pointed it at the bush, and you get this sick feeling, like there's someone in the bush, I shouldn't fire at it. Mm-hmm. Like you're about to do something, you're about to do the wrong thing. And I want you to put down 2 checks for intuition for the 20. And you have absolutely no doubt. Roll 20.
3. Did I pick up on any of that?
No, you're actually not even in a position to face him. He's sort of like behind you.
No, not him specifically. The wind. Did I feel any of the east wind and follow?
I'll give you another roll.
Oh.
Not really, but it doesn't bother you. It's you have said a prayer and you are on your way, and everybody begins to move out. And but actually, Nisha is right by you, and she pats you. And she says, "What's wrong with you?"
I say, at first I thought it was the heart that I ate, but that can't be it. It's a great honor to have an animal's heart, and this is something different. This is something else, something from the north. You're better versed in these ways. I am a simple fighter and a writer. That's all I know. I don't know what this is, but I feel it for some reason. I don't know why. It's reaching out to me, whatever it is. I don't like it.
She nods, and she actually rides up to Zakar, and you see Nisha ride up to you, which kind of surprises you a little bit. And she nods, and she says, "Honored brother," which is like an honorific, like your honor or something. It was something that she would say to an honored male member of her tribe. She says, "Honored brother, could we perhaps send the hawk again to the north and see if there's anything else they see in a more detailed fashion? My brother, the wind, speaks to him."
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Do we hear this?
You hear this?
Yeah.
I go over to him, and
what did the wind say to you?
It wasn't words. It just felt like I got a knife through my stomach. I don't understand.
Do you know which wind it was?
The north wind, certainly.
Such things have portent amongst your people. You do not, for better or for worse, you are easily scared off by superstition. You're usually attracted.
What did you feel? Usually there's a feeling that comes with it. A message.
It was like my vision started to dim around the edges, like something was tunnel vision. And then sudden sickness, and my vision went blurry. It passed, but it left me feeling like I needed to vomit, which I did. And then the feeling passed. And now I don't feel like celebrating. I don't feel the honor moments ago, my victory in battle sucked that out of me.
Roll 27.
8.
As you say it, your eyes drift towards the north and you see the hawk returning. You feel as if the hawk brings great portent. And it comes and lands on his shoulder. Roll 27.
Bursa.
Bursa turns to you.
Maybe that the
12
that drinks evil will be used sooner than we expected.
He nods. Fate and fate. And the hawk gives you a clearer vision because it was sent to the same place twice and knows that this is important. You realize that the man of the necklace is an armored man, which blows your mind. Like you guys know of metals, but to see someone completely encased in it is
Wasteful.
not wasteful, but just impressive. Like he's almost like godlike. Okay, but he is running and he is covered in blood. But it doesn't look like human blood. You probably couldn't tell that, but your hawk can. Like your hawk can tell differentiations in the colors of red and green and whatever.
Yeah.
Your hawk is looking at this blood like it is not human blood. And you know that pursuing this man, strung out, are things that are not human. In fact, things that are foul and evil, abominations. And they run after him strung out in a line. And in fact, your hawk saw this man turn when one got too close. King Woof cut down the evil and keep on running. But he is running. Maybe he can take one. If he gets surrounded, he can't take them all. All right? And you realize that this man is, from the hawk's perspective, this is prey that it's on its last legs. You can tell that this man is breathing heavily. He's sweating. He's tired. He hasn't drank any water. He hasn't eaten any food. And this scene will be over soon. And those are the newer visions that kind of come in. Like this painting that he's painted for you is being filled in more and more and more and more. Roll 20-sided one more time.
18.
And all of you see him, and he is just deep in thought.
Seacon,
Yes.
what is it that worries you?
I got a vision from Sporcel of this man in armor with a great evil, and it's just very unsettling.
What do you mean? What kind of evil? This man brings evil?
This vision, this armored man, I don't know if he's fully human or not, but there's definitely dark energy, and I'm wary that we're not, we don't have the strength, we don't have the armor that this person does, but they seem to be alone. So
The twins, Roy and Russ, turn their horses and gallop north.
We're going.
You guys turn and go?
let's do it.
Yes? Everybody roll 20-sided.
4.
12.
You guys follow the twins, and there is sort of like a tinge of when people do things like lead charges, confront things, it becomes their songs that are sung in front of the fire for your people. And there's like a little bit of a twinge because these twins have been the first twice. And like that the songs will be sung of them and not of you. And you're like,
Yeah, I look after them, and normally I would take off and follow
Songs are
them,
sung
but
of them.
I'm still feeling bad, so I hang back.
fate.
Songs are sung of them because of the danger involved.
As we head north, I send out Sporcel to do Eyes in the Sky.
Fate, roll 20-sided. And you guys head off. Obviously, you are but human, and your eyes are
18.
your eyes are what the gods have given you, and there are things that you can do that the hawk cannot, but you are not the hawk. But minutes pass and you are at almost a gallop when all of you see what has been described to you. So you actually get to the top of the ridge, and this ridge is a little bit higher than all the ridges that go before because the land flattens out to the north. Gets more hilly to the east and west, gets more forested to the south, flatter to the north, and the grass gets shorter and shorter. It's almost like you're in Mongolia to the very far north. Not quite. But as you get to this ridge line and look out, you are who you are. So none of you go to the top of the ridge line. You go until on a horse, just your head peeks out over the ridge because you would not do anything else being who you are. Mm-hmm. And you look out. Everybody roll 20-sided one more time.
I recommend we crawl to the top of the hill to get a better look. 10.
10, go ahead and put down a check for eyesight. And you see before anyone, because probably of that link between you and the hawk, you see precisely what the hawk saw, but now with human eyes, which is there is a man in armor, fine armor, but it's tattered. And you know what clothes he wears looks, sometimes villains look noble. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm not saying he is noble or villainous, but his clothes have a noble mean to them. Okay. So he is like...
Is there any type of like identifying...
Yes. He's got all sorts of things. All very fine. Beyond...
Do we recognize the insignias?
No. You are an isolated people.
So it's kind of like an alien to us.
He is from far away. It's really rare. Here are the humans that you guys encounter. Other kindred clans.
Right.
Okay. There are the Gannics, who are like you, but evil to the north and to the east. And then to the north and to the west, you have other evil tribes that are mostly like on foot.
Okay.
So you have like the evil horsemen to the north and east, the evil people on foot to the north and to the west, and then you have the evil migration corridor where the armies go. But what you see is this man of noble mien and armor, and he looks like he could be a kindred, his face. All right, so he's kind of your general people, which is strange because he's not of your people. And you see strung out...
So it's not masked armor, is it a helmet of armor?
He has no helmet.
Oh, he's no helmet. Okay.
But you would think that he probably had one, but maybe it's been torn off or something. Okay. You think maybe he had many things and probably a mount. Mm-hmm. Now he has nothing. Okay.
So we also have impeccable sense of direction, and we intuit if he's making a beeline for a known settlement or his relevant marker.
There are no permanent settlements.
Yes,
There's nothing but nomads here and the occasional incursion of other things.
So I feel like it's an unspoken that one of us should draw our bow. So I do, and I get ready to fire a warning shot, and I look over at the shaman to...
Do we see what's chasing him?
Roll 20.
Yeah, I'm ready with my bow.
19.
Yes, you see the opposite of this man. You see creatures with green skin in black armor, like iron armor that's been, like wrought iron, like so they're just black. But all clothing and everything that's upon them is not fair, like it is on this man that's coming. It is evil. And you see insignia on them as well, but none of it bodes well. Like, it's strange that people would want to appear something so ugly and evil, but that is indeed the case. They are not human. They're shorter than human. They're broader than human. They don't move like humans. They have bigger weapons, and they just look. They look like abominable. Like every instinct of you, as a magical people, and especially you, they cry out evil. Like you would never parley with them. You know that they are the ancient enemy. And there are worse things than these that you've heard legends of, but these are what your people would call orcs. They're big goblins. And they pursue this man, and you see he is just stumbling. And the orcs, whatever you say about orcs, they have the stamina of a wild dog. And they are just after him, and you know that they will eventually catch up and they will eventually kill him, because regardless of how badass this guy is and what he's wearing, there is probably 30 of these orcs strung out in a line, as if when a chase lasts a long time, the line gets longer and longer and longer.
Right.
This chase has gone for a while. This is a long line, okay? But you see that line, and the orcs are in a line, but the line is kind of spaced out. Let's just say 50 yards from center.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's an orc 50 yards away from the center point, 50 yards away, but most of them are kind of near this line directly behind the guy, running directly against him, and he just... This guy is beyond fear. He's beyond panic. He's at the point where when my lungs give out, I die. I go until I cannot quit.
Are the orcs armored?
The orcs are armored.
Okay.
They are well armored. And you see, you know of mail and plate because you've seen the ruins of such things, and every once in a while you see someone wearing a plate. They are in...
Could one of our horses bears weight?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And they are coming.
Yeah.
Can we see how many there are?
Yes. You see that there is anywhere from 30 to 50 of these guys.
Let's go.
I want everybody to roll 20-sided one more time.
I say, this looks
14.
like easy pickings to me.
Keep him off of him. We should get him up on the horse.
Natural 20.
Ooh, there we go.
I want you to put down a check for perception, which is an ability, not a skill. That's a good check to have.
Okay.
And you realize...
So now I have 2 checks for perception.
You look out and you say, he is about to fall.
Let's go.
Right now. And you see him fall.
Okay.
And you know that he has...
Again.
The guy's done.
Yeah.
And I fire
Who's
off
there?
a warning shot to land at the feet of the head orc.
They're too
Okay.
far out, I don't think.
Whoever
They're
is our
way
fastest-
far. You
Yeah,
guys are going to
They're
have to...
Okay.
We got-
If you want to beat the orcs to
I-
the man, you got to gallop.
Okay.
I said I go.
Yeah.
He is gone.
I-
Boom.
I go too.
You go.
Kick it
Number
into
1,
high
number
gear.
2, number
Okay.
3.
Go.
And you see with you is Bursa, Unan. The twins are kind of behind him.
That's what
okay?
you say. That.
And Aintor is where you are.
Okay. I knew they would be on my.
Yeah. You're running, and everybody, you see people take out their weapons as they gallop,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not even a roll. You guys take out your weapons at the gallop as if you're taking them out, standing still.
I got one of the twins. Kill the lead while I get the man on the horse.
Okay. And they go, roll 20-sided.
Ku is following us as well.
11.
Ku is following, and he's keeping up just fine.
So, when are we in shooting range with the orcs?
I will tell you when.
Okay.
You're going to be in shooting range before anybody. And the twins are, if you want to kind of peel off or whatever, but tell me what you do.
I'm not
You're
gonna.
gonna-
I'm not gonna go straight from the man. It's like I gotta walk.
Okay, you are going straight towards him. You're going to be within bow range in 3 seconds. And all of a sudden you see 3 orcs come up on a ridge directly towards him. They're like 50 feet away. And you are going to be there in 3, 2, 1. Boom, you fire. Roll 20-sided.
I put up 3 arrows.
10 on the die.
You take 3 arrows, knock them on your bow. That's the way to do it. As a matter of fact, with a 65-pound bow, you are like a machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
But keep in mind the limitations of your bows, right?
In a distance.
This is not a Mongol war bow.
Mhm.
This is like a self bow hunting bow. Each of you have 2 quivers.
Okay.
That's just what you take. So you have 24 arrows.
One on my back, one on my horse.
Right. So you have 12 that are easily, and then you got to peel off and get the other.
Good.
Okay.
So I've loaded 3 in hand with 1 in each finger, and I'm in rhythm with my horse, and breathing with my horse, getting ready to take my shots in rhythm with the galloping horse.
Put it fate. And okay. So what did 10 on the die, and you fire. It's a good shot, but the thing is that it's a little. You're at the far extent of your range, and so the orc is able to dodge it. And you curse, and you try to fire again, but you're coming up on them. The twins are going for the outer ones, and you see those orcs kind of peel off, but the center orc actually charges you, and he has a sword in front of him with a shield, like he has charged bowmen before, and you fire. Roll 20.
11 on the die.
You hit him, but you hit him here, and you see the point of your arrow just split and the arrow shatters.
I curve off so because he's on foot. So
He's on foot. You peel off, roll 20 sided.
Am I far enough away from them that I can flank the orc?
10 on the die.
You see the orc literally go like this and make it. He flanks himself to you.
So, and without hesitation, I loose 1, gallop, loose 2, gallop, loose 3.
Roll 20.
Okay.
You are coming up.
10 on the die.
Poof.
And
Roll one more time.
Come on.
11 on the die.
Okay, so you actually hit this guy 2 times. The third, he manages to block with his shield. They don't do anything. They just shatter off his armor. And you realize that you're going to have to get a little bit more tricky with aiming to be effective with these guys. But the orc has literally stopped and faces you. You go and you grab 3 more arrows and put them to your bow. Roll 20 sided.
How close are we to the?
Here's what you see.
The man in the armor. Oops.
Yeah, can I get to the man on the armor?
8.
Okay, so you see the twins have gone for these 2 orcs. This orc was going like this, but now he stopped and turned to face him, who's coming barreling at him. And you were coming from behind. You have your dog, and you see the twins engaging here with these 2 orcs with spears.
Okay.
Roll 20 sided 1 time.
And I take this opportunity to pull out my bone club and start to charge the orc.
14.
Okay, the twins are locked up with these orcs, and you see this orc in front of you engage with him.
And I get close and feint a swing at him to get him to engage, but I'm not intending to hit him. I'm trying to get him to extend and expose a weak spot so somebody else can take a shot.
Fate. Roll 20 sided.
Yeah, and I'm seeing him from the side.
You roll 20.
19 on the die.
One of my favorite arrows. 15.
I'm going to the man. That's the plan. They've now engaged the orcs. I'm trying to get the man up on the horse.
Okay.
2.
Okay. He doesn't even see the arrow whiz past his helmet. So you miss by a couple inches. You were going for like the open helm. Whizzes past his helmet like this. He doesn't hear it or see it, which is bad for you.
It's okay.
Because now he's coming down on you.
It's okay. My horse, I position my horse around behind him and I get the horse to try and rear back.
Roll 20 sided.
I reload.
4.
Okay. Your horse stops. He bumps into the horse and reels off. He's still on his feet. And so now you turn your horse and you're facing him, and he's facing you, and he charges, but 2 more orcs have appeared. I want you to roll 20-sided once for the twins. Roll 20-sided as you go for the man.
And Q nearby too. It's an 8.
Okay, so you fire again, and it glances off his shoulder plate. You go to the man, and you realize that 3 more orcs have come up, and you're facing 3 orcs, but the good news is you have Unan, and you have Bursa. Unan, Bursa. As you charge, so there's 3 of them and 3 of you, and they just look at you, smile, look back at the orcs, and charge. You presumably do...
Gotta get the man. That's the plan.
Okay, so you leave them to fight these orcs 3 on 2, and you go for the man. Roll 20-sided.
Is he conscious? He's on the ground though.
He's on the ground.
10 natural.
He gets up and you do this, and it's all like he hasn't practiced this or done it at all, but he's also competent. You know, this is the world where all he does is ride a horse, but it's all you as you just throw him on the back of your horse.
I will. Away! Away!
Roll 20-sided. This is to see.
There are too many. Away! Everybody! 8.
Okay. You see his orc charge him. You can get another shot.
Okay.
But you also see 2 of your buddies, Bursa and Unan. They are going in 3 on 2, and they are about to meet. Which orc do you go for?
I'm still going to go after
All
the one that
right,
I
roll
missed.
20-sided.
And I'm putting 2 arrows up.
Tush! Tush!
2.
Roll again.
And my bone...
Make sure you guys cross off all these arrows, by the way.
Oh, sure, yeah. My bone club has a bit of
15.
a hook on it, and I try and get it over... You know how it's kind of bulbous on the end? I try and use that to pry at the orc's shield, get it away from him.
Okay, the orc charges you. You come up, your horse charges him, and then at the last minute as he's charging, you see an arrow enter his helm like this and shatter inside the helm. It probably does 1 to his face, but he's like, "Roar!" And you are like You realize that you could go +4 to his head.
Okay, and that's exactly what I do.
Roll 20-sided.
14 plus 4. 14 on the die.
Boom! You hit him, and he is wearing a helm. You don't know whether you killed him or not, but you see him just go down, and he's howling. And you see Unan and Bursa engaging the 3 orcs. You can either get the hell out of Dodge, you're yelling, go, go, go. But you do see your guys engage. There's actually a twin engagement
There are too
over
many.
here, and 2 engaging 3 to your left.
Yeah,
So twin, and then 2 over here.
I go to the twin, I leave the orc on the ground, and I pull out my bow and arrow again. How close am I for a shot?
I'll fire a shot to help Ursa win too, but I've got you to disengage. Turn.
Okay, I want you. You are 10 yards.
Okay, and
So it's a good shot for you. You can get off a shot because nobody's tied up with you, but you do see more orcs coming.
yeah.
Okay, so whoever you
see-
shoot at, tell me.
Yeah.
Sporcel's coming down and going after the orcs.
Okay, Sporcel comes down and goes after the orcs. Roll 20, roll 20, roll
Yeah.
20.
So I stop my horse.
Hey.
I take aim. I exhale,
7.
and then I loose, and I got a 6
Okay,
on the die.
I want you to roll one more time.
14.
Okay, you see the hawk come down and just stick his talons into the helm, but you actually hear like nails on chalkboard sound, and the hawk goes right up again, not expecting the helm to be so like metal.
Yeah.
It has no experience with that whatsoever. It freaks him out, and he goes off. You fire an arrow. This is your one arrow that you get as this whole melee is coming on. Things are so confused that you actually have to pause for a second to get a shot, and you take it. Roll 20-sided.
7.
Okay. Your arrow shatters on armor. Roll 20-sided as you
Okay.
go for the twin.
Any of them with them?
13 on the die.
Okay, your arrow sinks in the guy's side, not very much, but it's like it goes through a weakness in the chain, just hits it perfect, and you see the orc draw back and the twin peel off. Roll 20-sided.
They're using their spears, right?
19 on the die.
Okay, he sets you up for the perfect shot. The orc peels off like this, and you just see open helm, and the orc and you lock eyes for a second, and it's just like you can tell the gods are pleased with me that I take this off of this earth. This does not belong here. And your arrow enters the eye that you were looking at, and you just see him draw. Boom. Everyone, you guys roll 20-sided. I want you to roll 20 and you to roll 20 for other people.
Okay.
Okay.
8.
9.
Okay. You see that Unan and Bursa are fighting one orc. They don't see the other 3 coming up. And this twin is just tied up with the orc. And
There are too many.
there are too many. You hear that
Peel
field,
off.
but you do see they are engaged. So they are on horseback. They are engaged, but these orcs are in armor, and they are fighting with metal weapons. And it's like it even things up a bit because they're deadly to the horses and to the people.
I look around.
So-
I look to see if there's any weapons or swords or anything that's on the ground that I could use.
There are, but they're in front. You would have to go forward like 10, 15 yards.
They're
At
the
this
ones
point.
we've killed.
I beeline straight for Bursa. I want to buy him enough time to get a shot in with the new knife that he's gonna.
Okay, so what are you charging in with? Get your bow and pull something else.
Yeah,
come
I've
in
still
with the
got
bow.
my bow from the last shot.
You come
I've
in
still
with the bow.
got
You
2.
charge in and you fire at nearly point blank range. Roll 20-sided.
There's 2.
You fire, and instead of the orc freaking out, Bursa's horse freaks out, and the orc gets in a clean shot, which is bad.
On the horse or on Bursa?
On the horse, you see the orcs. I mean, horses are huge and strong. You see the sword go in, but not like sink in. So he cuts it, and the horse comes down on it, and Bursa comes down. Roll 20-sided one more
Okay.
time.
5.
This is what I want to do. I want to fire weapons. I'm not even trying to hit at the orcs that are coming up. I want to slow them down, have them drop the cover, just a hail of arrows.
You will have to pull forward a little bit.
I do.
Okay,
It's
you
how
pull
I
forward,
want to get.
and you
speed.
look out, and you just see
I want to get
the orc line coming towards you, and you just start firing like
I
a
want
machine
to be
gun
able
at the
time
front.
to get away before that line gets here. So I'm slowing
Right. Fate, roll 20-sided.
Is Bursa's horse essentially wounded and dying?
11 on the die.
Bursa's horse is wounded, not dying. You see Bursa and Unan on one orc, this twin on another. This twin is peeled off. You see 2 orcs on the ground, wounded or dead. And he goes to the top of the ridge behind the orc and just starts flailing arrows. What do you do?
I'm back.
3, 2,
back
1.
him up.
You go
Back him
past
up.
you go
Load
past the melee to the top of the ridge and just start firing. You 2 guys roll 20-sided.
Double the power, double the error. 3.
It was a good roll, but it was out. 17, still a good roll on the day.
But you 2 guys are firing at them, and it's having mixed effect. You are slowing them down. You haven't stopped them.
Go!
And you just go. There's too many. Go. You come in, and your horse goes into the orc. Roll 20-sided. Don't roll bad.
Oh, I don't have a chip I can play. 19 on the day. There you go.
Boom! You run over the orc, and as you do, the orc just flips in the air, and Bursa leans down and just plants it with his dagger. And that orc is dead, and you just start riding towards the orc that's engaged with the twin. And the orc sees it coming and just starts backing up, which is probably the worst thing we can do.
Yeah.
And the twin reaches out with the sword.
Awesome. The spear. So he's got a
Sorry,
sword.
spear.
Yeah, okay.
Woof! He clips the orc in the face. The orc grabs his face like this, turns, and runs.
And I loose my 3rd and final arrow into his back.
Roll
Are we
20.
free and clear now? Go!
14 on the day.
Go! The twin looks like he's going to charge, and then he hears, go! Roll 20-sided. What's your charisma?
16.
Okay.
3.
Roll one more time.
As medicine man of tribe, I command it. We need to go now.
I look over at him.
It is
and
on our way.
Back at the battle. I'm not ignoring him, but we got to get
17.
out of this.
Okay. Everyone is going back, except you 2 pause because you realize that this twin that you just saved is charging. But he's the only one. Everyone
Which one?
else is peeling back.
Is it Roy or is it
It's
Russ?
So Roy has actually done what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Russ is going, Russ, get back here. What is your charisma?
16.
Okay. Roll 20-sided, but this is it before he crests the hill and goes.
Come on.
9.
Okay. He crests the hill and goes. You 2 see this. Actually, you do too, because this is what you're focused on. You 3 see this. No, everybody else is headed back. So if you want to help Russ, you can, or you can just leave him to his fate and go. 3, 2.
What is our way?
Wings.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah.
We-
He's on horseback. He can
We're-
escape when it gets
We've survived because we're quick and we don't stand against 50 people in the middle.
That is true. Fate. And all of you turn and go. I want one of you to roll 20-sided one time.
You got
Yeah, I'll do it.
Right.
16.
Okay. So you guys go, and you are absolutely worried because you just turn back. Where's Russ? Where's Russ?
Hopefully he realizes before.
You guys go about 100 yards, and then you see Russ, hell for leather, with no shield and no spear, coming after you guys. So
Me too.
you don't know what the hell happened, but
He realizes we need any backup is what happened.
I got a
I
little too excited.
I say to Russ, good thing you're so damn fast on that horse. They almost got you.
he says, I had to try. They knocked the shield out of my hand and the spear. I had to get out of
There
there.
were too many.
Yeah, you're right. There was too many.
And I say
I can't help it. I roll my eyes.
I say we need to go somewhere and lay low where these orcs won't find us.
We got listen.
Bursa is. You see, he's just almost has a tear in his eyes, and he says,
I lead.
"I don't know how long my horse will last." But he turns his horse, and you guys head
We
out.
go in a direction that's not towards our tribe, and not towards where the dead are. So the ones that follow us are not going to be led to either place.
Okay, so that would be southeast.
So we go southeast until I know we're far enough out that I can turn.
Okay, roll 20-sided.
We're at a stream even. So we're in the stream, so we leave our tracks behind. When we get to a stream that I can turn.
And
16.
And water the horses.
It takes you a surprising amount of time to lose these guys. They are like just jump, 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 jump. And you are a little shocked. It doesn't... how they're operating doesn't seem
They should have been catch up. We're on.
You're on horses.
Then they're fast.
And you're on fast horses. Let's just say something between a horse and a pony that is fast. And you guys are a little shocked that it takes so long for you to lose them, but you finally do, and you realize that they have unlimited stamina for running, which shocks you, and you're a little taken aback at that. But they did die. You did see them take wounds. You did see them.
Yeah.
But you're really impressed with their armor, and you're really impressed with their stamina. You're really impressed with the way that they smelled, which was horrific, and how evil they just come off as just evil. And it's a feeling that you guys have never ever experienced in your whole life of just seeing a creature. It's almost like smelling death. I don't know if you've smelled something big that's dead, and you're just like, there's nothing in you that says anything else other than I want to get away from that smell. The sight of them was like that. Or you just could tell that it was evil and wrong and bad. Yeah. And you guys lose them, and actually the guy that's on he's holding on to you, and you feel his arms go limp and then tighten.
I put my hand on his to hold him, and this is not intentional, but I do have concordance basically magic. We need to go, so unconsciously maybe refreshes the stamina a little. The magic.
Roll 20-sided.
18 on the die.
What's your priest of magic level?
It's only 1 to 19.
You do your best, but in terms of this being some sort of cantrip or spell like D&D style, you know that you haven't done anything to that level.
Yeah, well, it wasn't it's a conscious effort. I was just, we need to go when I need him on the horse.
And he is both. The only thing that you guys really need to worry about, his horse is slower, but is fine. Bursa's horse, actually, Bursa yells out as you guys are going. He says, "I'm gonna stop and tend to my horse. I will catch up. Go." And he slows down and stops.
No.
I say to Bursa, ride with me.
He says no. And he lays his horse down and he begins working on his horse's wound. So I will return. Don't worry about me.
If you can be safe, we will all be safe. I'm not going to leave you.
I will not be long. But I won't leave my horse. And the horse kind of looks at you, and you're just like, you've known this horse since it was a foal, and you're just like, it's kind of.
I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
It never entered my mind to say the horse. I'm just saying we will wait with him.
Oh, you want to wait with him?
If there's time for him to escape, there's time for us to wait and we all escape.
Put fate, and the twins kind of like look around. What are we doing? What are we doing? And Unan says, "We're waiting. We're not going to leave him behind. He's of our clan."
Make a line. Balls out. If they come, we slow them down so we can move.
Fate, and everybody does that. They form a line, and Bursa gets to work on the horse. And the good thing is, with you guys not leaving, guess who's there helping? Nisha. Nisha gets out and begins working on the horse, who is probably the absolute best person to be doing this. And she gets to work. She calms the horse. She takes out her herbs, and you guys, this may have been an inspired decision. And eventually, you see the orcs again. This is way out, and you're not too worried about it because the hawk is giving you kind of, the orcs are this far away, the orcs are that far away, and it's not like you can't even see it, but it's like you just sort of intuit and feel it from the hawk.
My ring camera in the sky.
Your ring camera in the sky. It's not quite like that. It's almost like the guy with the ring camera shouting, 3 miles.
Now, we decided to go southeast. Did they change direction and follow us also?
They did, and they just followed at that same distance-eating trot, which is not as fast as a man can sprint, but it's like pretty quick.
You can follow the 10 horses.
You're right, but you guys are on horseback, so they're at a total disadvantage. The only advantage these guys really have over you is the fact that they're wearing metal armor, and you would have to take aimed shots at weak points, which means that you're at minuses, but you're like, I shoot for his right eye type of thing.
If they didn't have metal, we could take out 50.
Yeah, you would just ride around them and keep firing at them until they were all dead, But as it is, it would be a sketchy thing between whether they're all dead or you guys have run out of arrows.
Is there a place of deep water in these plains where we're on horses, would be...
There are streams. If we're on a stream, we can lose.
Well, I'll give you a roll for a deep river. It may be pretty far, but you know of everything that's in this area.
4.
Okay. There are deep rivers, but they're all days away. Okay, so, but it is spring, so even the smaller creeks and streams and whatever are as fat and deep as they can be.
Okay.
Right? But the man, he gets off his horse and we just go for stay. Water. And he says that the accent is bizarre.
I grab my skin.
He says water.
I grab my skin and pass it back.
Okay, he grabs his skin and he drinks. He actually drinks a quarter of it, waits, drinks another quarter of it, waits, drinks a quarter. I mean, he finishes this skin, and you just see, you look at this guy, and his lips are nothing but thick, chapped skin. He looks just weather-beaten, wind-tossed. He's got little cuts on him. He's covered in blood, but it's not his blood.
I wonder how he outran those orcs.
All right, this guy, there's something about him. You can tell that he is just an absolute stud.
What is your name?
He says, "My name is Val. Thank you for saving me." Why do you speak my language?
We speak common. You're on the plains now.
Common was not spoken on these plains.
It still is.
And he lets out a cheer, but it's weak. You know. Huzzah! And he coughs and he goes,
"Another skin."
I motion to Nisha.
Well, she's helping with the horse.
And then I just grab the skin that she was carrying.
Okay.
She had earlier, and I offer it to.
Actually, Nisha looks over at him and gives you another flask as well.
Okay.
One of the small ones, and you know it's one of her concoctions. Okay. And he drinks that, and almost immediately he perks up. Then he drinks some more water. Then he says, I have seen nothing but evil and fey for months."
At the sound of the word fey, I just stir nervously in my saddle.
And he looks at you and he kind of nods like you would do well to be afraid of
I
fey.
came from the north and the fey from the south. How could this be?
I come from the far south and the far west.
What? Is there anything there?
Evil. Not where I am, but where I went. I encountered great evil. I was with others, but we split up. I was told to go west and see what I could find, for I am on a mission of knowledge. I went west and found nothing but evil men.
Told by who?
Orcs. My lord, my king. Since there was nothing west, I decided
Do you know
east.
what the king is?
He is like...
Do I know what a king is?
Yeah, oh yeah. You have legends of such things.
Okay.
I mean, like, you're a king. You were once forsworn to, like, Durgo of Andrat, for example.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if we'd lost certain things.
Yeah. You have much... The only reason you guys are as primitive as you are is because of absolute brutal necessity.
Right.
Right? And you have lost what you could keep over millennium.
Where is your king? Do you think he still lives on?
He will live forever, that man. I'm indebted to you. You have saved my life. I will pay my debts. I wish to be your brothers in arms. I wish to be your friends. I have seen no faces such as yours for months. There is naught but evil, and I know that you are not. I know that you are not because you charged orcs. You do not serve them. You serve something else.
I say
We do not serve evil.
I say you can repay us by leaving. These guys are obviously following you. We'll get you back to health, but then you must go.
And he kind of does one of these, like...
I say, wait. The winds are involved with this. I want to get him back to the village, and I want to go into the hut and consult with the spirits about what we should do.
He is on the ground at this point, He has gotten off the horse and he has actually sat down like he's saving your horse. He knows enough that, not to stay on it. And he says, I would say this. I know of the winds. They serve the gods that I serve.
They talk to me, and I to them.
Well, know this. I serve the great creator, the one who manifested all. And as he manifested all, the winds came. As he manifested all, the sun and the moon and Galadrin, Galat herself came.
I don't know this one.
He is the God of gods, and this is whom I serve. I serve the creator of all, and I serve his purpose. And those orcs, they serve another. They serve Akura Karatha. And you know of Akura Karatha, who is like chaos.
I let out a little bit of a gasp. I'm like,
and he actually makes a sign in the air when he says it. He says, they serve him.
Then we need more than ever. We need to get back to the village and get their graves.
There is no time. I tell you this. There is another like me who I was traveling with who has been captured.
Who's with them?
He is with them. We must get him. And
Our arrows are not effective against them. Their armor is metal. We have no metal, or very little.
Roll 20-sided one time. This is important.
15.
If I could lead you to metal arrowheads, would you help me?
Yes. For metal arrowheads would last, and they would also help our village for a long time to come.
I know you are honorable, and I know I am in your debt. I do not mean to insult you or your honor, but I would have us both swear that we would do this, that this mission is of the winds, and we must complete it. Do you have an oath, a solemn oath? And yes, you do, but oaths are like Tolkien oaths. Oaths are like you affect your people if you violate an oath, right? He says,
I say, we have charged orcs, as you call them, to save you, without knowing who you were.
We did it.
And we did it with our stone arrows.
Yes.
We tell you we will help you, we will help you.
roll 20-sided.
and say, I swear no oath is not of our clan, but I will help him.
You must decide. We will aid you, but it is an insult what you do.
Then I withdraw it. Fate. He says, know this, you do great good, not just for your clan. This echoes throughout eternity. This affects the gods. Know this.
And take in his words and his demeanor. Do I feel the feel of truth to his words?
Roll 20.
13.
You believe he thinks what he says is true. And for him to say such things with such conviction, he is either one of the evil mad, or he believes what he says.
I do not think he's one of the evil mad. They would not have chased him down if he were evil. Not like that.
Nisha and Bursa help the horse up. And Nisha, she nods at you guys, and you see the look in her eyes like it's as good as it's going to get.
Then where are these arrowheads so far?
Maybe less than a day.
Then we move, and we move slower than we did to keep these orcs behind at a good distance, but not so far that they came up and go away.
He nods, and he says,
that way they will be present and for us to turn and kill.
He nods, and he looks out, and you see a look in his face like he has seen them, but he is in a foreign land and he hasn't taken any maps. And he's just like, I hope I can find what I'm looking for. Roll 20.
19.
1.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an ancient story reroll for you. Yeah, that's a 2, I think.
19.
There we go.
Okay, he begins describing all the landmarks and everything. And the thing is that you guys, this is your home. You've traveled all over this part of the world. So everything becomes immediately clear. And if it isn't clear, you say, no, does the hill have a chalk cliff? Is perhaps this way? He's like, yes, that's it. And he's astounded that you guys have such comprehensive knowledge of this area. But he tells you exactly where it is, which is there's a lot of trust there. But he tells you exactly where it is, and off you go, and you move out. And I want one person to roll once for Bursa's horse.
Yeah, okay. 13.
Okay. Bursa's horse is holding him.
Plus, we're moving slower. We're not going slow as we were.
Yeah. You know that the orcs are still on your tail. They might be, if they're still on your tail, you know that they're coming, but the further south they come, the more suicidal it is for them, because
I want to keep them in sight on the horizon, basically. I mean, it shouldn't take long to grab these arrowheads.
fate, and you guys head off.
Yeah,
They can
we don't
see
know
us,
what
so
we're
they can
gonna.
see.
We don't know what we're gonna encounter there. I said we put as much distance between them and us as we can.
And Bursa says, I know what he's trying to do. He wants to take those metal arrowheads and put them on the arrows and then re-engage them and see how many we can bury in the ground.
Take 2. Try it again.
With metal arrowheads, they wouldn't stand a chance.
He
I love a
nods.
good fight, but those arrowheads aren't a guarantee. What if they're not there? What if somebody else got to them before us?
Then they would be in the horizon and we just run away. Then it will take them a long time to get to us still.
I hope you're right about this.
How long will it take to get the arrowheads once we get there?
Val says, they're in the ground. But there was, I'm not sure if you can understand this word, there was an earthquake. And the earthquake split the ground. And in that cleave, I saw the remnants of a battle that must have happened thousands of years ago. And they were there.
The tear must be fixed.
I say, you came from the north. How did you see that with your eyes? We just felt the earthquake a few days ago.
Remember, I've been on foot. I have been on foot. I have made it further east than where you found me. I have been chased. Sometimes I have evaded my pursuers, sometimes not. And here I am, with no mount, no companions, no nothing, no helmet. And Unan says, come, let us go. Let's see if we can find a sword. Aintor, he nods as well, and they continue out. Roll 20-sided again one more time. Give me some ones.
2.
4.
9.
You are on your way, and the hawk comes back. And you realize that in front of you are more orcs. It doesn't quite communicate like that to you.
Mhm.
It is like the foulness. Not as many, but they are there. They are ahead. They are in the path. I know where you go. They are there. Abomination, must be killed. And it flies off.
When I tell the group, we're seeing this orcs that are ahead of us. What's the direction? How close are we to where the arrows are buried?
You're getting close, but the orcs are between you and the burial ground.
Oh, so we have to go through the orcs or go around.
Well, it's time.
What's
And the thing is,
like?
what if these orcs are going in that direction? You may appear at the burial ground with them there. It just depends on what you want to do. without more information, you simply don't know what the best course of action would be. It would just be, we're taking this course of action to hope that everything happens right.
I'd say I can scout ahead.
Need how many are there?
I can mark, take their numbers and see how well outfitted they are.
Nisha turns to you. Zakar, go with him.
Yes, you two go. See, and then return.
And you head out. Roll trade side.
18.
You move out, and you are alone with Ku, and the hawk is coming back and forth. You are grim. There's not much talking. You get way ahead of the group, and you go faster. You're tiring out your horses, but it's a calculated risk. And you finally get to the point where you see them, and you see it is a small group, and they're scattered, as if they're looking out in all directions. Like, instead of a body and scouts to all sides, there's no body and there's just scouts all around. Okay, so there's maybe like 15 of them, but they're spread out over a half a month.
15 scouts over half a mile.
Yeah. So, but they're like, there's this and there's this, and like from here to here is a half a mile.
Yeah.
So it's more like a modern column, but it's based. They want eyes out. But the thing is that they actually see you when you see them, and you know that because some of them stop, and you hear some horns blow, and the column immediately begins to condense.
Are they outfitted any differently than the orcs we saw?
No, they're outfitted exactly the same to your eye. They're all on the same side. They're all coming from the same master. You think?
And what time of day is it? Is it close to nightfall?
It is like roll 27.
I've got constellations, time, and directions. 19.
Okay, so you guys already spent a night on this journey, and it is now about like midday, a little bit past midday. So if they want the column to hurry, you could engage them in the middle of the afternoon, within hours. And you are there together.
Yeah.
They have seen you. They are actually approaching, but they're far. They're at the extent of eyesight, so they're coming.
Do we know anything about orcs? Their tendencies towards being nocturnal or not? Do they prefer fighting at night?
There are some legends of them not being as good in the day, but there are other legends that there are types of orcs that are every bit as good during the day. It just depends. There are legends of smaller orcs. There are legends of bigger orcs. There are legends of gigantic creatures that travel with orcs. It's the legends do not help you much.
Got it.
But what do you guys do? You are there.
I say we can't engage them, just the two of us. We were tasked to observe and report, and that's what we should do.
Yes, we should go back and let them know we got about 15 orcs in between us and these arrowheads. And, is it really worth going to try and find these arrowheads? They're buried in the ground. How long that might take us, unless there's a way to speed that up.
I say these orcs didn't seem to be pursuing us before until we showed up. Now they're probably going to follow us. We should cover our tracks and divert them so that they're following a false set of tracks. What do you think?
That's a great idea. I think that's really smart.
Fate.
Yeah. Let's get on that. Let's do that.
And you guys, you are at such an advantage being on your home plains. You know this area like the back of your hand. They are at a serious disadvantage. So not only are you more mobile, but you know the terrain. So you lead them off south, find a stream, go a little bit down the stream so the tracks are going to disappear within minutes.
Literally home field advantage.
Go literally home field advantage. Go this way and then catch up. And they return from a totally unexpected direction, and you kind of realize you've done stuff like this before.
I get it. Good. Let's go.
And you move out as fast as possible. I need one roll one time.